Today, I am waging a war on average. After nearly 100 podcast interviews, I've come to the realization that all of my guests are absolutely amazing, but none of my guests are any better than you. They simply have two things that separate them from the average. I want to welcome you to the Unscripted Authentic Leadership Podcast. I am your host, John LeBrun, with this week's off-script moment. Before I jump into this topic, I need to let you know that Lafayette and I want to thank each of you for your continued support. It's your downloads, your shares, your comments, the engagement that has helped us on our mission to build more leaders to better serve their families, businesses, and communities. And because of you, we are making a global impact every single month. So thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Now let's get back to it. So today we are waging a war on average. All of my guests that I've had, 100 or so, have been amazing, but none more amazing than you. They were each created special with unique gifts, but none any more special than you listening to me right now. You see, average is simply the best of the worst and the worst of the best. Out of 100 leaders that we've interviewed, they all have unique gifts, but two constant characteristics. Each have slayed the average dragon by mastering two things that are in your control: your actions and your attitude. They've each controlled their actions consistently. This means they dictate the action that they take regardless of circumstances, regardless of feelings. They don't put a pause on action until they feel ready. You see, these successful people take bold action regardless of feelings, because success doesn't care about your feelings. When you're feeling hurt, you have to take action. You're feeling sick, take action. If you're feeling self-conscious, you take action. And when you have that same feeling that all of us have had called imposter syndrome, you take action. And when you cannot overcome your limiting beliefs and you decide that you should wait until these have been conquered before you move forward, I have to tell you, you cannot overcome limiting beliefs before you take action. You take action to overcome your limiting beliefs. And just as important as action, these amazing leaders that we've had control their attitude. You've heard the saying that your attitude is your altitude. And this is because your attitude is the great multiplier. Action with a bad attitude will diminish your results. But great action times great attitude equals amazing results. Now, a great attitude does not mean that you're simply smiley, happy, Pollyanna, and sort of fake in all circumstances. A strong attitude is simply saying, I got this. It's telling yourself, I will figure this thing out no matter what happens. You're basically telling the world, come at me, bro. Come at me. Your attitude is what makes you bulletproof. And to have a bulletproof attitude is very simple. You need to control three things: the people that you're around, the books that you read, and the things that you listen to. Fam, if you will simply put yourself in the right association, consistently read the right things, and block out all the bad audio, all the news, and put the good things in, the podcasts, all the good things you can put in to empower your mind, you will have a jammin' attitude. So remember, this is short and sweet. There are only two things that are going to separate you from average. But these same two things, if you do not control them, will keep you average. And that is your actions and your attitude. So take strong action with a dynamite attitude, and there's nothing that can stop you from accomplishing your purpose. Unscripted family, I pray that you be the leader that God has called you to be. And until next time, God bless.